So ideally, ginakandak niya ang pilot test into other schools on the same level of participants. For example, ang imo nga main study would be conducted in Isatyo Laboratory School and respondents are laboratory school grade 10 students 79 to imo sample. So dapat mangita ka man sang other school, for example laboratory school as well. Diin pang iban nga laboratory school here in the city, it's in West Visayas State University. Do may ara mo sila ILS or laboratory school. You could get a sample of 30 participants only from grade 10 students there who will answer your research instrument. Ideally, amo gina dapat. However, since you only have limited time to conduct your study and by conducting your study in other schools, kinanglan mo pa na sang recommendation letter, kinanglan mo pa na approval from the principal of the ILS, and dumalawig-lawig pa na siya. So that might delay you in gathering your data for your main respondents. That's the reason why I would be allowing you to conduct your pilot test still in laboratory school but of different group of students. So, pero ideally dapat hindi na siya dapat. Pero i-allow talang kamo kay anyway, the main purpose of you conducting research in grade 10 is for you to be acquainted or to be aware of the processes in conducting research. Okay? That's for pilot test. Try the instrument with few respondents. Again, the 30 lang, no? First to check if it works as intended. So, after nyo nigali pilot test, nakagather na kamo data from the 30 participants, no? For example, makadto ka muna kay Sir Joseph sa ating statistician, iparan inyo data if it is reliable. Diba? Kaya hamba to dapat reliability test after validity test. Dapat i-check ang consistency kung ang amo ni nga group of students, although not grade 10 students na imo nga participants gid, kung ma-answer nila ni do it would yield to specific result nga gina-expect mo or whatever it is, then that's good. So kung i-run na ni Sir Joseph ang data, you have to be particular of the value of the Crunchback alpha. So that's the statistical tool that Sir Joseph will be using to check if your research instrument that has been validated is reliable or not. So, paano mabalaan kung reliable ang imo nga instrument nga ginpa-validate? Dapat ang iya nga result or ang value is equal to or more than 0.75. Again, remember, your Crunchback alpha value must be 0.75 or more than that, 0.9, 0.8. Dapat insakto na. Kay kung hindi, anong obrahon? Dapat may i-revise ka sa imo nga instrument, may idugang kada, may ibuhin kada nga item, or so on and so forth. So kinanglan ipatest, paansiran naman liwat, tapos i-test. Di ba? Kabudlay ina siya. Ayawan. So that's the reason why kung maubra ka mo later on sa inyong research instrument, gina-require gina kamo kung may mga Likert scale na bala, mga statements, as much as possible ubra ka mo 30 kabilog nga statements that aligns to that nga ansaran sa kabataan. Kay base if iparan na karon sa reliability test si Sir Joseph, after na binonga na validate na bi imo instrument, no gin pa-check mo ya sa grammarian, pa-check mo ya sa other two experts nga valid na abi ang imo nga instrument, pero gali pagkato sa reliability test nubo ang Crunchback alpha less than 0.75, ang iya value abi 0.5, hindi na pwede. So dapat i-revise base may buhinan, may dugangan. So okay lang na nga damo na nga daan imo nga statements sa Likert scale or ang imo nga questionnaires damo na nga daan kay para buhinan na lang. Tapos hindi ka nayawan pa kaminsar liwat. Buhinan na lang kag lantawon iran liwat kung maging reliable na ang result. Again when you do pilot test, make sure to achieve the when you gather the data and na-run na, siguraduhon nyo nga ang results ng inyo nga Crunchback Alpha or reliability test statistical tool nga gamiton would be equal to or more than 0.75. Next is, lastly, revise and finalize. So, i-follow mo ni ang 8th step if there needs to be a revision nga ginapa-improve sang inyo nga experts. So, mabasa, ay, kayuhan nyo ni anay yung nga statement, sala-sala man i-revise anay, tapos ipa-check sa akong liwat. So, you're going to revise and revise it until nga ma-okayhan na siya sa inyong nga validators. So, kung okay na, finalize, and then, pwede na siya yung gamiton mo nga instrument to gather data to your main respondents or sa imo nga sample gidya. Ang 79 to kabilog ng participants nga na-identify mo either randomly selected, stratified random sampling, or kung ano nga sampling ang pilian nyo. Okay? So, remember to make improvements based on experts' feedback and prepare it for actual data collection. So, here are the different steps in creating a research instrument. I hope the different research tools are clear to you. You somehow have an idea of how to create it based on the examples that I have shared. Hopefully, you learned something from the discussion so that you could incorporate the tips and suggestions that I have shared when you create your own research instrument. So that is all for this session. I hope you learned something, and thank you so much for actively participating. Goodbye, guys.